Miami was quite different from the way it is today in 1960. It was definitely seasonal and definitely a tourist city. They loved racing, they loved boating, they loved all of it, anywhere from sailboats to powerboats, etc. But there was nowhere, anywhere in the United States, a facility designed specifically only to watch power races. So the idea came about to creating this facility, something that when you look at it, would have been recognized as being of Miami. All of this was marshland, and all of this land was excavated, and the fill from this land was actually placed, deposited right here on the land side of the stadium before the stadium was built. So here's the stadium where my hand is. Here is the perimeter of the actual race course. This sketch is very telling because it shows the profile of the stadium. It's a very rough sketch, but it shows the profile, it shows the land, the outline. From this point to about this point is over the water. This portion is the land side. This is a very high, large roof with a large overhang. It's a 65-foot overhang from here to here over the seating area. Part of modernism was the use of concrete. The fact that concrete being something you can mold, and that's where the roof of the stadium came about, is mimicking the waves on the bay, the shape of the sails on the bay. The community at large liked it so much that they made it theirs. They took ownership of the facility for concerts, for events, for religious services, all of that. In 1992, Hurricane Andrew came over and visited us, and the stadium was closed as a result of that visit. The city at the time thought that this was the opportunity to try to maybe recreate that land for development. They thought this was the opportunity to tear the stadium down. But the stadium saved itself. It said, I'm strong enough to withstand the test of time and withstand even the test of men. When I look at the stadium today, all kinds of emotions come through. I was 28 years old when I designed the stadium. I was a young architect working in a very young city, creating an infant of a facility. So this creation had many, many layers. It was a way of celebrating the most beautiful line, which is the point at which the land and the sea kiss. Probably the stadium, as I look back, is the single most significant building that I've ever done. I feel that I'm very privileged because I had the privilege of designing it in its first place. And then I had the privilege 50 years later to hopefully rebuild it again. I think we need to think about that.